Hello, welcome to Average Joe Drinks. My name is Eddie Clark.
My name is Vince Davis, and we're here to make drinks suitable for the average Joe. Today I'm going to make Alexander the Great based on an Alexander cocktail. Eddie, you are making a Tom Collins.
I am making a Tom Collins, which is a type of a gin fizz. A fizz is just basically a drink that has citrus juice, simple syrup, and soda water. There's three different types. The most common used with the gin, with the fizz are gin, whiskey, and rum. Obviously today we're going to be doing it as a gin fizz. So,
because you have gin.
I do have gin. Now, generally it's made with Old Tom gin, which is a little sweeter than a London dry gin. But I like this because this is actually infused with lime, and it just works well with the citrus. So this is what we're doing.
I love that decision-making ability you have.
Thank you.
It projects.
It does. I appreciate it. I hope so. So we have 3 parts of gin, 2 parts of lemon juice. As I have said and will continue to say, use one of these, squeeze your own juice, it just makes things so much better. And also we have simple syrup. Simple syrup is very easy to make. You can buy it. I wouldn't. I don't know if you would, Vince.
I have been known to.
But you won't anymore after this.
No, because it's so easy to make.
Absolutely. So all you do is you take equal parts sugar and water, heat it up until the sugar's dissolved, stick it in the fridge. You can use it for a couple of weeks. It's good for tea too, other things you want to sweeten up that sugar doesn't dissolve in. But simple syrup, 1 part simple syrup, and then we're going to put soda and water in there afterwards, 4 parts of that. So let's get going. Now we're going to be using this mixer here. Very fancy.
Mine is clear.
Yours is clear. Mine is silver. Pewter? Color is that? Mine's
stainless steel.
Stainless steel. 3 parts of gin. So we're going to do, let's do ounces, not tablespoons. We'll make a bigger drink. We don't want to chintz the ladies over there drinking our drinks. We want to make sure we get them, we can't say that. We want to make sure they enjoy themselves. 3 parts gin.
Our average Josie's in the back, behind the camera.
That's right. 2 parts of lemon juice, freshly squeezed about 20 minutes ago. And 1 part of your simple syrup in this fancy glass that we have here. And what I should have probably done is double the recipe, because we have 2 glasses. Never forget to make 2 drinks, 1 for yourself, 1 for a friend.
And if you don't have any friends, then your second drink can be your friend.
And now you have 2 drinks and you're happier. So we're going to go backwards here. We're going to put 1 ounce. So we're going to 1 part of simple syrup, 2 parts of freshly squeezed lemon juice. This sounds vaguely familiar.
Repetition is good. It helps people learn.
That's right. And then 3 parts of gin. After that, we're going to mix it up. I already have our ice, cups full of ice here. Take your mixer.
Stand back, flying elbows.
Do not put carbonated water in the mixer. It turns out bad. Pour it over our ice here. Traditionally served with a garnish of maraschino cherries and a lemon wedge.
So this is a really old cocktail though, right? You're telling me that this is one that's been around for like a century?
Yeah, this one, the early references to this are actually in the late 19th century by Jerry Thomas, who's considered the father of American mixology. And what's interesting about this is, I was looking up the history. I was going to give you a history lesson, but it was a little convoluted, a little boring. Everybody wants to take credit for this. The Irish want to take credit for it. There was an English physician that put out an article saying that it was invented in England from a song, and then the Americans, of course, won it. I live in America, so you know which way I chose on that one. We're going to put 2 cherries in here. Take our lemon wedges to garnish it. We probably want to stir this, but I think it's okay for you.
It's okay for me?
Give it a shot, Vince.
Well, thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers. That smells good.
One of the kind of drinks that I really like are the refreshing drinks that don't necessarily punch you in the face, although there is a time for that. But it's ones that you can just sit down, enjoy yourselves, be refreshed, and have a great time.
This is good. This would be a good summer drink too. I like the fizzy. I like the citrusy.
It's a winner. I like it.
All right, well, I'll start with mine. Alexander cocktail. It's another one that's been around for about 100 years now, seriously. This drink was supposedly invented in 1915. It was named after a baseball pitcher from Philadelphia. Again, when you do research on a drink, you do find a lot of people who try to take credit for it. There's some guy in the 1930s who said he invented it, named it after himself. One of the funnest things to do, though, is to just go backwards in time, see where the earliest reference to the drink is. An Alexander cocktail was originally a gin drink. Only had 3 ingredients: cream, coffee, and gin, coffee liqueur. Then Prohibition hit, and gin actually went really downhill. Most people were making gin in their bathtubs at home. So even though it was a simple drink, people started mixing it in different ways. Adding nutmeg was a real popular way to deal with the gin being bathtub flavor.
It doesn't sound very good to me. It doesn't sound very sanitary either.
Gradually, people started making it with other kinds of stuff. Brandy was the first thing. Alexander cocktails were made with brandy for a long time. There's references in the 60s of people starting to add vodka. And on our website, the original Joe actually had 25 different Alexander cocktails. Okay, we're going to put all of them up there. He had his own personal favorite, which is not the version we're making right now, but we will make that eventually in another episode. For now, we're going to do Alexander the Great, which is the most modern iteration of it. Simply take your mixer, and just make this clear. And we're going to do one part. We looked up how to pronounce this. Crème de Cacao.
Cacao?
Cacao.
It's not crème de cacao, right?
Right. It sounds like it, though.
It's chocolate, not the other thing.
It's a chocolate and vanilla-based liqueur.
You're making one for me too, right there, Vince?
Yes.
Okay, 2 recipes.
2 recipes.
I love it.
Coffee liqueur.
I love coffee. Coffee and alcohol, 2 of my favorite things.
Fresh cream. And actually, that's the one thing that's common through Alexander cocktails. In fact, there's a couple of different variations where people use egg white. However, in order for it to be a true Alexander cocktail, the cream is the one ingredient that's consistent all the way through. Remember, we made a comment in another episode of this that when you have a common name for a drink, generally speaking, you're going to find a common theme in the ingredients, even though there are variations all over the place. So, 1 part cream, and then we're going to go 3 parts vodka.
What's interesting you say that because even the drink that I made, the fizz, that's the commonality is the soda water in there. So yeah, you're absolutely correct on that.
Another thing that bartenders like to argue about, not just the history of their drink, but how are you supposed to serve it? What kind of a glass do you use? What kind of a garnish do you use? Generally speaking, this is a highball type drink. They have also been very commonly served in martini glasses. This isn't sealed all the way, so we're going to try and do this without a huge mess. Yes, it's already dripping on the floor over here. Let me just strain it into a glass. We're not going to put any nutmeg in it. We're going to
open it up in there. Yeah, that's
going to make a mess.
We'll clean that up later.
Yeah, this isn't working.
Sometimes you just have to improvise, and that's okay. As long as you get your alcohol in, it's fun, right?
That's right. One of the major food groups. There you have it. Alexander the Great.
Cheers, Alexander.
Well, it's got a little bit of a kick to it with the vodka. So you could probably put a little bit less vodka depending on the type of vodka you use.
Right, and that's one of the great things about making sure you measure when you do your recipes. You taste a drink, you're like, that's a little too strong for me. Well, then you just modify it as you need to. Add a little more cream, add a little more coffee. You're good to go.
So there you have it. That's our 2 drinks for today. follow us on YouTube.
Yeah, don't forget to follow us on YouTube. You're obviously already here because you're watching our video, but don't forget to like the video. If this is your first time here, please subscribe. If you have any suggestions, you have any questions, or just want some more information, please comment down below, and we would love to address those comments and make some more great drinks.
Yeah, let us know what you think. Have fun, enjoy your drinks. Please make sure you drink responsibly.
Absolutely.
If anybody's got any recipes you want us to try, or maybe see one of your own recipes made on this show, let us know. Thank you.